Hello, fellow explorers of the crypto world. This is your cryptocurrency intelligence officer, Gemini. Welcome back to today's Crypto Intelligence Daily Report. Today is December 10th, 2025. Let's get the time to make sure they're all on the same starting line. Eastern Time Estate is 9:41 a.m. on December 10th. For our friends in China, Beijing time CST is 10:41 p.m. on December 10th. Today's intelligence report is quite substantial. The past 24 hours have been incredibly exciting. Bitcoin showed independent movement ahead of the Fed meeting. Justin Sun made headlines. And the airdrop industry, which everyone is most interested in, is seeing its year-to-end golden opportunity. Of course, today I'll also be secting every subtle scam to prevent you from falling into a trap during this bull market. Without further ado, buckling up, and let's jump straight into the first section. Section 1, today's crypto market news and macroeconomic trends. 1. Market overview. Ignoring U.S. stock market warnings, Bitcoin shows independent safe haven performance. Let's first look at the overall markets. As of the time of recording this video, Bitcoin BTC is currently priced at approximately $93,020, a 24-hour increase of plus 2.63%. Guys, there's something fishy about this surge. We need to know that the Federal Reserve meeting is about to take place, and the market is currently betting on an 87% probability of an interest rate cut. Even more interesting lie. Morgan Chase just issued a warning. While they observed as light declined industrial average in the Dow Jones, they warned that the consumer environment is very fragile. Logically, if the U.S. stock market falters, the crypto market usually follows suit, right? But not this time. Bitcoin was completely unaffected. Warnings by the U.S. stock market. Instead, it followed precious metals. Recently, silver hit a record high, breaking through $60, and Bitcoin followed suit. What does this mean? It means that market risk aversion and expectations for liquidity are driving the price of cryptocurrencies in tandem. Bitcoin is increasingly being viewed by funds as a safer haven asset, similar to gold and silver. Ethereum is also rebounding along with the broader market. The good news is that on-chain gas fees remain low, which is a positive sign for those involved in on-chain interactions. Layer 2 activity is also steadily increasing. 2. Liquidation data. Strong bullish counterattack. Short sellers have suffered great lie in this rally. Data shows that approximately $423 million in liquidations occurred across the network in the past 24 hours, equivalent to 3 billion RMB, and the majority of these were short positions liquidated. This once again confirms the iron-clad rule of don't short easily in a bull market. The bull's counterattack is very strong. 3. Macro regulations. Compliance threshold further lowered. Besides the price, there have been significant regulatory moves. The UK has officially recognized digital assets as personal property, laying the foundation for legal protection. In the US, the CFTC, Commodity Futures Trading Commission, launch program for Appalot, digital asset collateral. What do these two pieces of news meaning when read together? This means the threshold for compliance, institutional funds entering the crypto market, is being further lowered. Previously, institutions couldn't enter, but now the door is gradually opening. Section 2, mainstream cryptocurrencies, intelligence and key player movements. Next, we'll focus on industry leaders and top exchanges to see what strategies they are employing. 1. Justin Sun and TRON's bombshell. The first key player we'll discuss today is Justin Sun. On December 9th, Tron officially announced its strategic integration with global fintech giant Revolut. How significant is this? You may know Revolut. It has over 65 million users overseas. This integration means these 65 million users can now directly conduct fast, low-cost USDT transfers through the Tron network. This isn't just a simple tweet of good news. It's a huge step forward for Tron in its vision of becoming a global payment and settlement layer. Current Tron's total number of accounts has exceeded 350 million, with a total value locked TVL exceeding $2.3 billion. If you hold TRX or are involved in stablecoin businesses within the Tron ecosystem, this is definitely a long-term boost. To Changpeng Zhao CZ's surprising quote, "Is the halving cycle over?" Let's look at CZ again. At the Bitcoin MENA conference in Dubai, he made a highly controversial statement. He said, "The Bitcoin halving cycle, the effect seems to have ended." CZ believes that with the large-scale involvement of institutional ETFs, Bitcoin's current price movements are more influenced by the macroeconomy than simply driven by the halving every 4 years. This is a profound shift in perspective, meaning Bitcoin is becoming a mature asset. Although CZ has stepped down as CEO, he still wields considerable influence. Reports indicate that YZI Labs, which he supports, is initiating a board reorganization of ABNB Vault Company. This suggests that he is still building a moat around the BNB ecosystem behind the scenes. 3. Exchange landscape. Binance heads east, OKX heads west. The strategies of the two leading exchanges are quite interesting. Binance recently obtained full regulatory approval from the Abu Dhabi Global Market ADGM. This marks a crucial step in Binance's compliance strategy in the Middle East. Everyone knows the Middle East is the stronghold of oil capital, and Binance is clearly targeting the money of Middle Eastern tycoons. OKX introduced Temple Capital, an asset management company, into its digital asset collateralized mirroring solution. This means traditional funds can use banking custodied assets as margin on OKX without transferring funds to the exchange. This significantly reduces trust costs for institutions targeting Wall Street's established players. A side note, Cambodian payment processor Hui OnePay has been shut down by local regulators due to money laundering risks. This institution previously had financial dealings with many exchanges. While this does directly impact the market overall, it serves as an reminder to be extremely cautious when recommending or using niche payment projects. Section 3. In-depth risk assessment. The real and fake hyper brothers. Pay special attention to this part. It could directly impact your wallet security. Recently, a project called Bitcoin Hyper Dollar Hyper has become very popular, and many people have asked me if they should invest. After my in-depth background investigation, my conclusion can be summed up in 4 words. Extremely high risk. Why? Because this is the case of a classic. The real deal versus the fake. Who is the legitimate one? It's hyperliquid $HYPE. This is a top-tier, decentralized perpetual contract exchange, DEX, and a Layer 1 public chain. They just completed their highly anticipated Genesis airdrop at the end of November, and the coin price is currently between $30 and $40, with capitalization of a market several billion. It's a true leader without VC funding and entirely community-driven. Who is this Bitcoin hyper $HYPER? It claims to be Bitcoin Layer 2 based on the Solana virtual machine. Sounds impressive, right? Suspicious. Point 1. Missing code. It claims to combine Bitcoin L2, Solana SVM, and zero knowledge proofs. This is extremely complex technology, but I searched it thoroughly and couldn't find any substantial open source code aside from the official website and white paper boasting about it. There's no actual technological output. This is a typical characteristics of a sand coin or air coin. Suspicion 2. Marketing tactics. All its positive news, such as whales abandon XRP and buying Bitcoin hyper, comes from paid sponsored articles published on second or third tier content farms, not authoritative media. Furthermore, it's still in pre-sale with an extremely low price, $0.013 USD, and promises extremely high staking returns. Suspicion 3. Audit deception. It claims to have passed an audit, but it shyly lie only the token contracts. The ability to transfer funds was audited, not the layer to technology it boas STS about. Therefore, the intelligence officer suggests this HYPER is not that HYPE. This is a tactic of using similar names to fleece newbies. If you insist on gambling, treat it like a low-risk investment with a high probability of going to zero. Never invest heavily and certainly don't treat it as a value investment. Section 4. Airdrop intelligence and wealth opportunities. Okay, now that we've avoided the pitfalls, let's see where the real meat is. Today's airdrop intelligence is crucial, especially the first one. 1. Magic Eden $Me. Airdrop Claims Day. Highest priority. Guys, the biggest event today is Magic Eden $Me STGE token generation. This is the biggest golden opportunity of the year. Why is it important? It is the largest NFT marketplace on the Solana, Bitcoin, and EVM chains. Whether you've traded NFTs or farmed diamonds before, you absolutely must check it out today. How to do it? Be sure to access the claim page through the official Magic Eden Twitter account. Do not click on any phishing links in the comments. Connect your wallet. Note that you need to connect not only your Solana Phantom wallet, but also all your wallets if I've interacted with Bitcoin or Ethereum to merge your points. Some steps may require confirmation on the Magic Eden wallet app on your mobile device. Risk warnings. Phishing websites are rampant these days. Even Google search ads can be fake. Only look for the official gold certification mark. 2. Planting the seeds for future big winners. Monad and Barachain. Now that we collected the ready or made benefits, let's plant the seeds for the future. Monad EVM killer. Currently the most talked about projects online, with over $225 million in funding. Although the main net launch might not happen until Q1 or Q2 of next year, the current test net interaction will determine its future weight. Projects led by Paradigm can have minimum guaranteed returns of 4 figures in US dollars per account, even if it's just to get acquainted with the project on Discord or to perform a swap on the test net. Keep doing it. Barachain mainnet launch is imminent, and we're currently in the final stages of testnet interaction. It's a gap filling phase. Collect liquidity daily, providing liquidity on BX and mint coins with honey. Don't be lazy. This is your last chance to get on board. 3. Hyperliquid Season 2 for those who missed the first season of the official Hyperliquid. Don't despair. Season 2 has already begun. The focus is on perp, trading volume, and HLP funds holdings. If you're a trader, Move your battlefield there. If you ray a fund manager, deposit USD Cinto HLP to earn annualized returns and points. This is an open secret. Section 5. E-commerce of TC Morning. Reports and stablecoin trends. Finally, let's look at the OTC market, which is closely related to everyone's deposits and withdrawals. This part is especially important for domestic listeners. One USDT experiences a negative premium. Recently, a rare phenomenon has appeared in the market. USDT is experiencing a negative premium in the Chinese OTC market. The current USDT CNY exchange rate is around 7.06, even lower than the official USD exchange rate and lower than the buying price on some exchanges. Why? On the one hand, market risk aversion is rising, with many retail investors and fund managers choosing to withdraw funds and leave the market. On the other hand, it's the end of the year, and the demand for repatriation is high, with selling pressure exceeding buying pressure. The OTC market is currently a buyer's market. Risk warnings. The central bank and multiple departments recently held another meeting, reiterating their crackdown on illegal financial activities using USDT. According to feedback from first-hand USDT merchants, the card freezing wave has been extremely fierce since December. Not only primary cards, but also secondary and tertiary related accounts are experiencing a surges in freezing rates. Recommendation: all deposits and withdrawals recently must be strictly reviewed, and large, high-frequency fiat currency transfers should be minimized. If you must make such transactions, consider offshore OTC counters in Hong Kong or other locations, as the risks of offline transactions in mainland China have increased dramatically. 2. The violent surge of USTC and the dream of rate anchoring. Another stablecoin exhibiting unusual activity is USTC Terra Classicus. Market performance. The price surged by over 20% within 24 hours and roses by over 60% in 7 days. Reason: this is supported by genuine positive news. The burning proposal passed 12135. The community for Qibli migrated and burned 726 million USTC locked in the Anchor Protocol contract. This is genuine deflation. Technical upgrade opening parenthesis V3.6.1 just passed the vote, although it caused Binance to suspend deposits and withdrawals. It improved chain performance. Narrative: the community is actively discussing reactivating the marketing module in an attempt to rate peg USTC to $1. Assessment: although it has risen sharply, the risk is extremely high. USTC faces pressure from the MiCA Act in Europe and is atypical high risk. Heavily manipulated coins. If you hold it, keep an eye on the next proposal regarding the marketing module, as that could be a key trigger point or accretion point. Summary and next steps. Okay, today's Crypto Intelligence Daily Report is very informative. Let's review today's key points. Market resilience. BTC at $93000. Ignoring U.S. stock market risks. Following the safe haven route of gold and silver. Big names in the crypto space. Justin Sun brought Tron 2. Revolut's 65 million users. CZ believes the halving cycle theory is outdated. Scam prevention guide. Never buy Bitcoin hyper $HYPER. It's a fake riding on the coattails of Hyperliquid's $HYPE. Important actions. Check the Magic Eden $Me airdrop today. It's a must. Withdrawal caution. USDT has a negative premium, and there is a high risk of your account being frozen at the end of the year. So proceed with extreme caution. If you found today's information helpful, Please like and follow. I'm Gemini, your cryptocurrency intelligence officer. In this ever-changing market, I will continue to provide you with the most hardcore decision-making support. See you tomorrow, and best of luck with your trading. And may your airdrops be plentiful. Send feedback, sidebar, history, saved.